Howdy ho, YouTube. Taurus High Point production coming at you. And you guessed it, WL Toys 450 XK. Amazing. Very, very responsive controls. I'm giving very, very little input. You shut it down above 50% or below 50%. Like I said, you set it down below 50%, you'll have to rebind, I guess you call it. It does have an auto takeoff feature. I just prefer not to use it. Does have several different modes. I'm currently in what they call drone mode right now. There's very, very little input on the sticks on this thing. It's very, very, a friend of mine would say squirrely. The thing is, it's pretty awesome, pretty amazing. There's V mode. Back up to airplane. I don't want to get it in the trees. Or drone mode, actually. Do not want it in the trees. And careful, like I said, with that throttle, because if you do shut down below a certain percentage, it'll automatically shut off and set down on you, which is cool. I'm a relatively new flyer. Done a lot of helicopters and stuff like that. What I suggest for a first time flyer, I'd start something with a 3-channel, 2-channel, and then graduate to something like this. It is very stable though, very, I want to take a look at that again, that was cool. Very cool. I guess it's dropping below a 50% or so on that throttle. Does acclimate an automatic shutdown for some reason, which I guess is safety. Now, government's coming out in FFA with regulations on these things. If you go to a club or something, it must be registered. On private land, not so much. Let me get back over here. This thing is cool. Like I said, I'm first time flyer of this thing. This is my first true maiden flight on it. So what you're seeing is I took it out of the box. I followed Brian Phillips on his binding and tutorial on this thing. And it's pretty awesome. I still have problems with the finer aspects of controlling, but for the most part I can keep it in the air. Do I recommend it for a first-time flyer? As I stated earlier, if you're confident with a 3-channel or a 2-channel, heck yeah. It's got another mode on it, a 6G mode, airplane mode, and 3D mode. I never got it into the 3D. I had it in vertical for a while, and I just flew it around as a drone for a while. Like I said, it is my first maiden flight. Controls are a little squirrely. There is, however, on the back of the remote, 2 slots here and here. I can put a screwdriver in and tighten up on those controls if I need to. I didn't crash it. It did hit the ground, but it didn't break. Yeah, for what it's worth, if you got an extra $109 and change hanging around somewhere and you want to get a kid something for Christmas, I recommend it. I don't provide links or anything like that in my videos. However, if you want, I can suggest eBay, Banggood, stuff like that for them. You just have to fish around till you find the cheapest price. When I was looking, they were up to about 140. I just happened to find that one for 109. Taurus High Point, remember, you choose, therefore you are responsible. XK 450, yeah, decent enough.